Next in our Winx Club Believix series, we're drawing Musa. Hello everybody, I'm Nicole, these are my rabbits, and welcome to Sketching with Rabbits. Over 2 years ago, I finished the Enchanting series. I didn't realize it had been so long, so I apologize for the wait. I know some of you have been looking forward to the continuation of the Winx Club Transformation series, and I promise that I will get through them all in the future. As you can see, Musa is next. The order in which the characters come out is randomly generated, which is how I normally choose which ones get drawn first. I also put up a poll on my community tab about whether or not I should draw the Sofix and Lovix transformations, and the majority said yes to both. So with that being said, Sofix will be next after the Believix series is completed. I'll be sure to get started on that right away. In the beginning, Musa was looking very pastel until I started shading her hair. Typically, I use about 3 to 4 colors for the hair, depending on what colors I have available. I'll start by adding the lightest color to the entire area, which technically isn't necessary because only a small portion will show the lightest color. But I have noticed in the past that layering all the colors together helps with color consistency and cohesiveness, at least in my art. I do hesitate a little when it comes to adding the darkest colors because I know I can't turn back once it's on the page. I don't really plan my shadows ahead of time, and maybe I should, but it does give me a bit of uncertainty when coloring. Usually, it turns out well enough in the end, despite my initial thoughts. You will notice that I leave the sheer skirt portion alone when I add the darker colors. I color this part separately since I want to create that translucent, transparent effect. I have an older tutorial video on how to create this effect, so I will leave that in the description and in the eye in the corner if you would like to learn. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see a tutorial video on how to color hair with alcohol markers, where I break down the steps in more detail. I am attempting to release more tutorials this year, per your request, so if you'd like to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of them. Now tell me, have you ever noticed the sheer skirt on Musa's Believix? I don't know if it was because I was too focused on her Superman-esque underwear over leggings look, or because it was so light on screen during her transformation, but when you have to draw the character, you do notice more things than just by looking at them. Nonetheless, I appreciate it being there, because otherwise, I do think Musa's transformation is a bit plain compared to the other girls. For her wings, I used 4 different markers to achieve the blended look from a blue-purple to a lilac-pink. On the first wing, I went from dark to light, starting with the dark purple on the inside. When I reached the middle, I switched to the light side and feathered it towards the center. Then I went over the entire blended area with the middle marker to smooth it out. On the other wings, I repeated a similar process, but swapped which side I started with first. As a reminder, all the materials I used in this video are listed and linked in the description. Remember how I mentioned that thick, bold outline I gave to all the Winx girls in my bloom video? Well, turns out you won't see it in video until Tekna, because I realized I added it back into the first 3 after working on the other ones, and I didn't film it. Did I mention that I'm still figuring out this whole YouTube thing? Regardless, I'm still very happy with how Musa turned out, especially her hair. I hope you're all excited to see the rest of the girls in the series. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Keep creating contails. I will see you in the next video.